Here we are. Hello, GG Toby. Always the first, always first. Why is my ad playing over here? I did not want to hear that. Pause that, pause this, and we will be set. Okay. So, I loaded up the power saves, and we're going to practice level 6 3 times tonight, and then we're going to do a run. That's how that's going to work. As you can see, we already got level 6 queued up there with a terrible time. So, we'll use that. And we're going to go through without the first meta quick, and do the point route beyond that with that in mind. Like, every time you start from one of these, you have 0 points. So we're just gonna kind of deal with time loss and just take the opportunity to practice movement in the rooms. Sub 6.5, cool. There's one room in particular I want to practice, though. So yeah, it's gonna be really slow, like you can see right now. Just gonna be for practice, though. Won't be slow for long. Oh yeah, not enough for dark. That, okay. Okay. That was incredibly slow, and I hope to never have to do that in a speedrun. Oh, that was also slow, and I hope to never use that meta quick in that location, because that's also slow. How much slower can I get, honestly? It's pretty bad. Oh, okay, that's fast. That was a good idea. That slide right there is a good idea. Eesh. $50 is what we should be at for this point. This is the point I want to practice, though, so, like, here we go. I got one hit of that. But we did get the extra slash, so... What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not good. That's not good at all. Do-do. 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 And we're already at, like, no health. That's funny. Really not. Got that, cool. That was one way to do that room. That's intentional. That death is completely intentional. We're practicing this section. that one. Okay, that's not what we want. We kind of got stuck on the platform there. You have to hold down long enough. Hello, Nicholas Romero. How you doing? Got that one just by hovering. Ick. Not what we wanted. We want to get that one in the middle. Got it. Okay. These deaths are all intentional once again. I don't think I need to remind you folks, you're smart. Y'all are smart, I need to give you more credit. I think doing a down stab would be pretty, risky, because you need to do a wing flap right after it, but it's consistent so far. Oh, didn't get it that time. Because I did an extra swing. I was trying to do the down stab and I did an extra swing, so that's not what we want. Alright, one more time. We'll do the strat I came up with. Put a loop here, why not? Cool. Alright, we're gonna work with that. Health bar appeared, but he did not, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Security force here. Oh, it went well. Let's take the battery for the hex. Did not do anything. I wonder if we can, like, take this battery across somewhere. Just curious. Like, can we just, like, clip on the wall or something? What if that is possible? I never thought of that before. Go to the left. Put down the battery. Oh, no, he just throws it way too short. Blah, that was graceful. Let's start from the beginning here, shall we? Go back to the start of level 6 and practice. Because that one room was really throwing me off. Everything else was just, like, easy breezy. Yo, thanks for the host, Psycho Ripper. Thank you for that 9-viewer host. I can feel that cheesy money already. I'm just kidding. I don't stream for the money. I'm like the last person to stream for the money. I do this for me, man. But I do appreciate the host. Thank you. Very exciting stream we have here of just video game speedrun practicing. Everyone loves watching those, right? I know how to bring in the audience. Yo, thank you for the good luck, my man. Are you going to be going to STR this year? Because it's in a totally different place now, and I don't even want to go. Nah, but like Ontario, CA, as in Canada, not. Would did I say as in Canada? Because I would say Ontario, CA, as in not Canada, is way too far for me, unfortunately. Oh, your staff, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Don't do that there. That's a bad habit. Don't do that. I won't be able to do that, granted, but still, don't do it. I know you guys are like contractually obligated to because of like the viewer donations that you got from what happened to the stream at one point, I think. But like, I don't know like the whole story behind it. Not that I need to. I don't really need to know, so don't even bother. I'll just bring this marathon so that I can attend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, I have to do that again. Yeah, it's just funds that are keeping me back, as well as just, like, geographic distance. Yeah, it's fine, Nicholas Romero. Yeah, Smash was really popular yesterday with my stream. I was like really exhausted and couldn't play this game at all, so whipped out Smash 4 3DS. And YouTube went nuts. Started getting like viewer requests for games, and I appeased. I was not very good at it. I don't know if I had fun, but it was like enjoyable at the time. I wouldn't say it's like a long-term thing that I'd want to do. My question is, how long does this Metaquick last? Oh my god, I missed it. Alright, practice this room more. Hey, Lava Guardian. How you doing? Second time in a row. How are we gonna do this? That's one way. Just like bonk on that. Yes, Billy, I remember you. Welcome back. Nope. That was not good. And a quick, approximately last 10 seconds, depending on loading times. That is, depending on where you are and where it's going. Because it doesn't count, like, differences between loading times. I got it that time. I'm only trying to, like, count the difference between when I actually get this strat, because this is hard. This is not easy. Okay, I got it 3 times in a row. Do it one more, and I'll try again. Okay. Keep going. Just gonna keep going for practice here, as I am definitely in the mode to practice this game. Okay. Okay, that's a cool strat for this section only. No, you're just missing practice. I told you, man. Nothing exciting right now. Runs are gonna be in like 30 minutes. Juicy, it might be just me swearing at the game like once or twice, but that's about it. Hello, Shane the Pro. Welcome to the stream. Fast Falls. Face plant. I'll be at 50 by the time this auto-scroller is over. Way too many auto-scrollers in this game, if you ask me, but I got no control over that. If only we could get to that door in the background really early, this would be a whole lot different. Unfortunately, we can't just clip into the Z-axis whenever we want to, unlike some games, Sonic Generations. I actually speedran a game a long time ago where you could clip into the Z-axis, and it was like an actual strat. It was called Blade Kid. It was made by the guys who do Ratchet and Clank. It was like a side project. It was a 2D, 2.5D platformer in the PlayStation 2 era. It was a fun game to just like mess around with. Get on train spaceship, yes. Gotta find a skip for the auto-scroller, man. Yeah, if you met a Knightmares, these gears disappear. No, I'm just kidding. I should totally troll with that. Like, say, oh, if you met a Knightmares, the gears disappear. But they actually don't. I don't know. Got that, finally. I was missing that all yesterday. Those green guys, you have to hit them with a weak attack, and then hit them with a strong attack. So you make them explode. I was just failing that over and over. Oh yes, I did see that, Toby. The Castlevania series looks pretty sick. I am eagerly cautious, but optimistic about it. It looks cool. Like, what they're gonna do with it, I'm just worried about. It looks like anime. It's probably anime. Oh, yeah, that's 2 points. Fine. I don't have a speech impediment. I kind of talk funny a little bit though, but like, I have something called prosody because I have autism spectrum disorder. I have Asperger's syndrome, something that I'm just been born with and live with. Developmental disability. It's pretty serious to me. But, yeah. Actually, on my, like, donation page for many, many months now, I've had a, thing for just, like, instead of supporting me, you could, like, donate to a local charity, which I support for individuals like myself. So, yeah. You guys learned a little bit about me today. Oh, I actually got to glow there. That's time waste. Yeah, your cat's crying another cat. Mine does that all the time. It's trying to say hi, or probably something worse, but it does try and say hi. And what I'm just trying to do is get this strat where I get 35 points before Krakow here. We might be too short already because of how we defeated one of the enemies, but we'll see. Having 35 points means we need to get every point in the next room in order to get it, I think. Pretty much. I'll be there till Friday. I'll be there Saturday to Friday. It'll be sick. I'm gonna have a great time, yo. So many people I want to meet there. Okay, we're doing this. 50? 50? Where'd that come from? No, really, where did that... Oh, I forgot to use Galaxia's Darkness on Dragon, yeah. But I got every enemy, so... Yay. Yeah, I'll see you there, man. You can hang out sometime. We're gonna meme up your couch, I think. Like, Matt and I are gonna meme up your couch. It's gonna be sick. Poses the whole time. Sup, Keys? Good to see you, man. No promises. Oh, I missed. Okay. Should have done a charge there in order to make that slash a little quicker. No, I have not speedrun Triple Deluxe, although I'm kind of interested in DDD Tour. I might get to it between all of my summer activities since I'm not really doing any jobs or anything. But I would prefer to have fun to get the game first. I'd rather spend that money on other things. Although once I'm done with Knightmare Anthology, I have a copy of Mario Maker I'll probably like pawn for something. So it might just be that game. Go, you nerd. Oh, you missed the jet. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, why not? Getting hit by fire is like the worst thing you can get hit by in this game. There's some other stuff. Yeah, I'm on the Meta Knight grind once again. When am I not on the Meta Knight grind? Let's be real here. When am I not playing this game? This is like my main speed game, man. I love like building up the community for this game. I love everything about it. This is like one of my games I'm going to take to my grave. It's fun. Yeah, we'll see what they have in plans for Switch Kirby. We'll see what happens. Let's get this trick this time. We did not, but we got the enemies, so that's good. So there's a enemy in the background here. Oh, we hit that guy, but we didn't get the points. So we got those, but we were slow. There's an enemy in the background that if you like fly straight up with Meta Knight, you can use as a visual cue for the rest of them. So that's nice. This is gonna be fast. We got it though. Nice. First time I got that. Are you on like a break from school keys, or are you like on a break from just speed gaming? You're gonna be at AGDQ, right? Playing Wolf game with Kinnan, like on the couch or something, or what's the plan? Gotta get like things going for AGDQ. I know we got like a meme game race for Bionicle, like Pearstrike and Co. I'll be part of that. It's supposed to be a blind game race, but I played the game like I want to say 20 years ago. No, I was 2 years old. Are you kidding me? 15. 7. Yeah, that's about right. Kindergarten. Yeah, that'll be fun. And I gotta figure out what else I'm doing. There's a ramen place I'm gonna check out. There's a ramen place. Oh, break at work. Okay. But yeah, there's a ramen place I want to check out around the area. So, gather up a bunch of nerds to go to that. I don't need to get this ever, but I'm gonna get it. Just for, like, point consistency. We're gonna do this. And that was not enough points. I've never had, like, traditional Japanese-style ramen before, so it'll be an experience. Nice. I got the, shuttle loop off the ceiling there, and then I hit my head on the pipe. Brilliant. $20 points here is perfect. Every time. That's enough. And we're gonna get 28 by the end of this section, so it will be required. 29, perfect. And then we fight the bosses. And our time is absolutely terrible because we don't have the points from level 6 at the beginning, and we were practicing. Not even paying attention to that. Like, after the boss is here, I'm just gonna reset load of power saves and get a save file going that has level 6 again. And stretch. My hands aren't nearly as sore as a full run. Yo, SP cable link broke, dude. You gotta get a new one. Sorry. How do those break, anyway? Like, does this one of the prongs snap off? Because I'm pretty sure you can, like, fix that yourself if you want to. Or, like, you glue it to the back permanently. Another option. I don't think flying speed's affected by the doors, Billy. Alright, 80% he goes to the left, 20% he goes to the right. It's the left again. And we do this again. There's a crazy strat where if you have 50 points, you can actually, like, get an extra darkness if you get 6 shuttle loops. We won't be trying that because that's absolutely insane. But it is theoretically possible. Anyway, quick kill. And it makes it rain. Oh, okay, we were in the right spot the whole time. I have to be careful getting hit here too much because Galactonite is a completely random boss that comes at the very end of the game that can totally fuck you over. Oh, sorry, pardon my French. It's supposed to be a family-friendly stream for YouTube, but, yeah. My bad. I put it on, like, a age disclaimer for Twitch, though, so I feel like people should expect some stuff. Okay, got Dark Matter down to stage 2 here. That was not a clean fight, but... Oh, we didn't even get to shoot once. That was a super clean fight. Omelette du fromage. Hello, Camel. Intentional. Oh, we didn't take damage into there until a little bit later. Anyway, we got new strats. New strats are super risky, by the way. Because you can get hit like that. But sometimes you just don't even have to do them. Yeah, I'm finding myself getting hit on Sectonia a lot, that's the problem. Now I don't have enough health for, like, safely fighting Galactonite. I'll just go back to, like, Shuttle Loops, I think. Shuttle Loop into Upstab should be safe. What a jerk, he just blocked. This is like the worst Meta Knight fight out of all the Meta Knight fights in the other games, by the way. Like, compared to him in other games, and fighting Meta Knight in other games. Oh. Oh. What a nerd. If only we could, like, do that a bunch of times. But that's not fast. Anyway, we're gonna hear some nice music and hit him with this. You're in the background, nerd? Screw this guy. I didn't know you couldn't hit him in the background until today. What a frickin' pointy nerd. Okay? Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, what? What's this about this? Yo, see you around. Oh. Literally nothing. Literally no codes or anything about the game, just advertisements. Anyway, let's load up this and do level 6 again. Power saves. 3DS. Open her up. Waiting. 1.51. Stage 6. And it comes with ads. Restore. 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 Thank you. Writing cartridge. And done. Close, disconnect, and we do it again. Loading. Still loading. I would recommend this for like anyone wanting to get into the speedrunning of this game. Like, start improving once you get really good at it, I mean. Like, if your time is like a 45 or 40... Oh, it's a 45, then please contact me, because I need to be your best friend. And like, figure out what the hell you're doing with this game. If it's getting down into the 50s, then yeah, that's something worth considering, honestly. It's a good investment. 650, yes. Let's fly up a bit first. Look how slow this is. Ah. Boom. What did I do when I started speedrunning? This game or other games? Because with this game, way back in the day, I started with a video game called Strider, which is made in 2014 by Double Helix. And what I did was I just played the game a lot. Really, that's all there was to it. I just played the game, had fun, decided, hey, I want to play this game again. Went faster, kept getting faster. Until one day, I was just like, hey, let's look into what other people have done for this game, because I learned about speedrunning from Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick. And like all the events and secrets and tricks that you can do with the game to make it go quick, fast, and good. And I wanted to like do that myself. I wanted to be the kind of person that did that. So I felt Strider was like the first place to prove my point there, and it was. I ended up finding quite a bit of technology with the game and the engine, and we got the game down to from 45 minutes to 30 minutes with a bunch of glitches and other techniques. And to this day, I'm still going to be very proud of that game. I'm running it at SGDQ as well. It's the second game I have. This is just a popular one. That game is like it says a lot of nostalgia with me, so still pretty important. But yeah, to get into speedrunning, all you gotta do is just have fun playing video games. Pick a game that you like a lot and can replay constantly, and just set a goal. Oh, we got it, cool. I didn't expect to get it. Sometimes it's gonna take damage there, that's fine. Okay. We got this room. Got it, cool. This part. Finally! Perfect. Right on point target. Oy. Yo, that's a good game to start speedrunning with, Nicholas. I know there was a Games Done Quick Run. Look up Little Big Planet speedruns on YouTube. You could definitely find something on that, I bet. I remember there being a speedrun for that. I don't remember if I was watching it, but I remember it happened. Ooh, that was a really close frog. Can you even call that a frog? What is that, anyway? It's like a little blob. Cute, whatever it is. This is a Kirby game, everything is, like, cute. Except this guy. He's not cute. He's dark and sinister and, mysterious. But he's not that mysterious anymore, everyone knows about him. I'm glad everyone knows about him, because he's a cool character. Oh, that's wonderful. Look how much damage this enemy takes before he dies, unless you do a shuttle loop. That's kind of stupid. We do need to be at 50 points for the next section, so we do need to get one of those. Duly noted. That might be way too soon. Nope, we're fine. Okay, extra bonk, why not? 2 more points. Make up for those that we missed. Got the randomest-ish jet there. And this section. So if you do a jab off a platform, as in just a normal B attack off a platform as you're falling, like if you're on the edge of a platform, or as the block's exploding underneath you, then you're gonna actually like get a little traction towards that direction. Thank you for the host, Konosumi. Much appreciated, my man. So many hosts tonight, so generous. Okay, we didn't need those. We didn't particularly need those points, but points are very nice to have, so essentially like we needed it. Okay. Lost a lot of health through that whole section. I think after this it's time for a run. I think we are ready. Ready to do commentary practice, ready to go. Got the glitch, cool. You get pulled up through that platform depending on how you shove loop it, so that's cool that I got that. Practice the last part, and then we will go defeat Galactonite. Probably. I'm still really mad about this, like how there's a boss at the end of the game that just destroys you. Because random. We got everyone's favorite boss, Hollow Doomers here, but these guys have totally been redesigned from Return to Dreamland. They're dead. Pretty much. And I just has OP tools. We gotta get every enemy in these rooms in order to have about 35 points for a boss coming up here. So we're gonna take it slow-ish, just for practice. Oh, nice. Bounced off with that. This is the strat that the Japanese former record used. Oh, we missed one. Okay. Luckily we had 3 extra. Just hanging around there. And there's 5 extra points up here if we are ever low on points. We are not. Oh, okay. Thought I was trying to be clever to avoid having the extra lag from stabbing enemies over and over again, but didn't work out. Would've been cool. Yeah, I got these 2 enemies, and then the J2. These fire enemies down here. There we got them. Cool. I think this guy's nice. We missed him. Shoot! It went through the door too quick. Died slowly. Look at this instead. Don't mind a quick here. Got the 2 points as backup. Good. Good, very good. Cool. Alright. I think that'll be enough, because we have both the bots. Ooh, faceplant in spikes. Ouch. Love this remix, yeah. And you know why I love this remix? Because it's actually not a remix, it's the original song, they just ripped the music files and everything. And I have a red DS. Time to plug it in. Also, we're low on points. We're gonna get these. That wastes about 3 seconds. Darkness and shuttle it very quickly. Nice. Made up. There we are with the magic 20. Get in the door, thank you. Let's practice, and then we will be ready. That's infinitely faster than having to climb those stairs, by the way, just staying near the top of the screen there. So I should do that more often. Hey, guess what? We're gonna skip this cutscene. This is all the time you waste. 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. 6 seconds or so. To the left again. Nope, didn't even get it. That's how the straight works, though. Like, you get 3 of those. And that is, you get 6 Suzy Bots. And then you get an extra Galaxia's Darkness from that if you have 50 points. And look at all that money burn, yes. Brilliant money. Who needs it? Very fast. Cool. Keep it up. Oh, it's slow on that one, though. Here we are again. Oh, you're kidding me, I was too slow. No, I wasn't too slow, I was just on the wrong side, I was too fast. And then we have to deal with these. Very simple to deal with, but annoying. That's the combo. Hello, Mimi Max. Welcome to the stream. I can't be back at you. And we have Pointy Nerd. Let's go, Pointy Nerd. That's the perfect RNG right there. We wanted to do that attack a lot. Okay. Bad fight. Think of about 40 seconds from that and you have what my time would be. Guess what? We don't get to see the victory stream. I'm closing the game. Yo, about that. Go into the race channel. I have something that people need to start responding to, I bet. People need to... I will start organizing races if people want to play this game more. I will do it. Even if they're offline races, I'll just get people interested in this game by just holding something. I feel like that would do a lot of good. Let's load world record times. Load my old file back on, and then we'll be able to do a run tonight. Yes, I'm going to start holding races for Knightmare Returns sometime in the future. I just need to like gather interest of people who want to do it, and pick it out a day. Awesome, I got some interest in YouTube here. Sweet. Definitely not expecting to win compared to, like, as much as I practice, but the idea is you're just playing for, like, an excuse to do it, you know? Just have fun. And Nightmare in Dreamland actually really took off recently because of the get-yourself speedrunning races. So Kirby games, once they have a lot of traction, just tend to, like, go places, you know? Anyway, let's do a run. Let's do this. After I clean my stuff off again, because it's grimy. Hey, Crazy Awesome, how we doing? Hello, Barista? Yeah, let's... hey, we got two more. Everyone gets to race. Ha 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 ha. Nice calm. Rest area. Game. Thick stuff. Hi, Kibby. You get a high Kibby, you get a high Kibby, you get a high Kibby. Everyone gets a high Kibby. You know the glory of high Kibby? This is high Kibby. Just show on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just be doing Strider that day, I think. And we're starting timer. We entered splits manually. Let's do it. Yo, that rule is 100% still valid. Unless your time is a record, you can submit a screenshot. Why would I ever take that rule away? It's like, this game is something else. Unfortunately, like, we were discussing how different Kirby's loading times are. And how hard it is to, like, actually get a time, because, like, recording software, if you're not using the hardware version of a capture card, messes up your loading times. So, like, it's messing up with the speedrun itself. So, like, Knightmare Returns, like, the only bastion for speedrunning this game that's, like, accurate and safe. Not to say that the Kirby run's bad. If you like playing Kirby in this game, go for that. You can still, like, use a webcam to capture it and put your time up, but, like, just know it's kind of going to be inaccurate for some reason or another. It's weird. Capture cards are just really hard to come by for 3DS. It's kind of a slow fly. Anyway, we got this mode, which is awesome, and we'll keep going tonight. I won't drone on about, like, the commentary and stuff, because I got stuff to talk about. We'll talk about how we, like, do 5 shuttle loops into this guy after doing a dive. And how that dive was really fast. And then do another 5, and then shuttle loop again, in order to get across to this pipe section quickly. 103 would be a target time, but we got a 105, which is disgusting and not acceptable, but it's fine. We press the X button with our game. Like, Y button is for the heal power, X button is for the other one. And we don't want to hit the Y button accidentally, because it'll cost us points, which we need to get a bunch of to have accurate stuff. Also, it was too quick there. Anyway, we're going to try to fly low here to get some extra points. And we're good. Meta Knight's wings do damage, and they allow him to go through some enemies, which is what just happened there. Like, once you hit an enemy in this game, you become... Well, the enemy, like, doesn't have a hitbox for a couple of seconds. Same with, like, Return to Dreamland and all the other 3D Kirbys. Sliding off ledges in this game is indeed fast. The fast strategy to do. So we do it. Unlike the dash attack, you don't, like, have your movement stalled afterwards, so... It's pretty nice when there's, like, you know there's not going to be an enemy at the ledge. And you can also do, like, certain moves after doing other moves. Like, after a slash, you can do an up stab or a spin attack. We can cancel out moves with things like that. Like a combo system, almost. Which is really nice. Technical. 24? I'll take a 24. Hello, Stairmaster. How you doing? Hi, Kibby. Yo, what's the other Hi Kibby there? I have not heard of that. I want to see that. Ew, 230. Gross. Ew, 230.69. Nice. Oh, we don't have to enter the time yet. Get greeted. Nice. A lot of people have, like, high Kirby emotes, even though they don't speedrun Kirby, which is like, oh, hey, you have this. You're actually, like, fake. I don't know. Yo, thank you for the host, by the way, for whopping 0 viewers. And this is, like, one of the Haltman towers of the game. They're planning all these towers around because they want to make everything, like, robotic in the game. That's the plot, I think. I gotta, like, brush up on the plot, but I know all the level names now. Like, we're in Patch Plains currently. And, like, all the names form program. If they're, like, spelled out, it's pretty nifty. Resolution Road is the next level. Gotta get that lore straight before AGDQ, you know? Anyway, we're going into a fake room here, and we don't need to be here because, well, we're just speeding through. If you get that puzzle right, you're actually going to go slower than if we were to get it wrong, so we get all of them wrong. Candy gives us invincibility, allows us to go faster, and, yeah, it's helpful. We're getting a few points here. Wildly always throws us these points, speaking of. And we got a mid-boss, King Do. This is the second, it's actually like one of the first mid-bosses, besides Clanky Woods. And we're just gonna defeat him with Candy. We'll see another one later, have another way to defeat him. I hope I have like this much energy for commentary when I'm actually doing my run. And we got some nice music. And we're gonna keep going. Sick. Should have 50 points by the end of this section. Oh, ran out in the mid of the flight there. 48's close enough. Slide and flap. That was a strat I just came up with like 3 days ago. Tons of retro Kirby music here. It's a good 25th anniversary run, if you ask me. A ton of stuff. Just with a non-conventional character that Ramscott played 5 years ago. And here's how we deal with other mid-bosses in the game. We either do something called Meta Nightmares, which is this. Summons a bunch of knights that you might have seen in other games. Or Galaxia's Darkness, which you'll see later on. Both of them look very cool. See, that's the kind of commentary I want to do, because it's like very showy too. Like, you're going to be expecting what this looks like, but you don't know what it looks like yet if you've never seen this game. It's building anticipation. Ooh, what's going to happen? Anyway, this is Clanky Woods 2.0. 2.0 bosses in this game are all a little more powerful than Kirby's variants, but we can still defeat them very quickly. What I did there was just a upstab, shuttle loop, and dive into 3 more shuttle loops. We charge our Sky Knight Strike. Remember, what game is this? I think you know what game it is, Alta. I think you know what game it is. Anyway, we're gonna strike him. Wait for the yellow health bar to go down. It's like, it's kind of like red health in Street Fighter, but yellow. But once that goes down, you'll be able to reduce Clanky to 1 HP with a Meta Nightmares. If you do that before, you're only gonna go down to half health. There's a minor glitch I can possibly show off here. Doesn't really affect anything, but it's neat. And you're on top of the scenery. And you're not. And 504 is an okay time. Nothing impressive, but it's okay. 5-7. For new folks. Two minutes better than you. Yeah. Hey, why don't you do something, Stair? Get better. Yo, really, why not? 2 stabs, jump, shuttle loop. We'll get these enemies out of the way. You can either do 2 shuttle loops or, 2 stab attacks, and then do that. Whatever. I'm explaining too much about this game. I actually don't need to go into that much detail. You get caught in that trap sometimes where you're just like, thinking people aren't going to know what's going on, but they do in some way. Anyway, take advantage of the wings to fly into the bomber. And go here. The blow-by-blow, you don't want to fall into the trap of doing that. Gonna keep proceeding on here. Well, since you have played this game, you get to be a potential for the couch of this game, so it's up to you. You can contact me about that. Anyway, we're going to Galaxia's Darkness this enemy. You'll see what it looks like. If you remember Brawl or any other thing, that kind of looks like its Final Smash. But yeah, they made it into a move. It's pretty cool. Any other thing that's good English. Anyway, we're going up tower number 2 here. And this one will be pretty much the same as tower 1, except we got some more shuttle loops to do. And I missed points, that's fine. You're kinda get plenty of points here, so that's perfectly fine. You remember your Mr. Bus cosplay? Sick. Can you, like, convert that into a Meta Knight mask somehow? Oh, I got hit. Darn. What do you mean by ladder dives, barista? I'm gonna do this. We're actually gonna save the meta quick for a little bit later here. Part of a new strat. And get the puzzle wrong once again. Boom, fake chest. $2.11, okay. That's 1 second behind what a good time would be, so good. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, barista. Like a lot of runners here, that's fine. AGDQ is a lot of fun, though. I will say, for people that have not attended. Definitely something you worth considering going to once or twice. It is depending on like how dedicated to this hobby you are. There's a lot of people here that are like doing this for a living, though, so you gotta be respectful of that for one, and for another, understand that sometimes you're not gonna be able to get there. And that if you submit a run, then don't expect to be like held up like under golden laurels just because, oh, I'm a speedrunner now, you gotta pay for getting me there. That's not what I think this is about. I'm going on a rant here. I don't want to be here. What I want to do is play video games. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're gonna go through the casino section here. This is the stage that a lot of people like. It's pretty impressive looking. We got the first roulette section coming up here. We're gonna do an up stab on this one. We're gonna loop, and with the wave, and the third one will also hit this one with a wave. Now, if you do that move at the top of the screen where he has the energy beam, it's gonna eat it. Like, the game just eats the energy beam for no good reason. It's not so much a problem here, but it is a problem for the next stage that has a roulette section. Okay, that was slow. In the door, thank you. Anyway, they expect you to go through the cannon for this section, but we don't need to. And now we have Car Room. Car Room is terrible. You'll see why. If you don't see why, then you'll all be very lucky. And that's why. You get flung into, like, 3D space, and it eats a lot of time. 2. And a quick here. And dive. Very rarely have I had, like, the second car after that one hit me. Just something that you have to watch out for. And we're going to slide off this after getting one. And we'll need about 33 points by the end of this section. I have strats to get there. And that's not one of my strats to get there. Goodbye, Waddle Dee. I didn't mean to be rude to you, Barista, by the way. I was having kind of a moment of rant there, sorry. I would look forward to seeing you. I do plan on attending AGDQs in the future. And other events might be like odds and ends, depending on how much money I have to throw around. But like for the next 2 years, probably just going to be AGDQ. Anyway, we got doobie ores here. We're just going to do a shuttle loop, and then go into the next technique, which is another Meta Knightmares. And now we have the boss coming up. Try to hit that with the energy wave. It's better to just do a shuttle loop and then fly into that. And if you played Kirby 64, this will look kind of familiar. Hello Defense API 1.0 looks a lot more like that enemy. But 2.0 here will spawn a bunch of retro Kirby bosses. We have Kracko here, KDL1. And then we have Hollow Doomers from Return to Dreamland. They're pretty difficult. No, wait, no, they're not. Just kidding. Then we have Ice Dragon from KDL2. And we'll just ram our head into Ice Dragon a bunch. Typically where he dies, so it didn't lose too much time for that. It's Coily Rattler from another Kirby game, because I don't remember him. I feel like he's a new boss. He might have been from the pinball game. I gotta look up on the wiki. Anyway, that's how you handle Coily Rattler. A big jerk otherwise. We got a spin straight we're gonna do. We didn't get it. But we got it the second time. Hey, why not? Lower hollow defense face off. Original box carries 60 for canonically. Actually canonically, or... That could have been, like, much better, though. 8, 5. Terrible. Oh, cool. So that's a confirmation. So we got 4 more stages to go. I like to view this game in like 3 parts. Stage 1 through 3, stage 4 and 5, and then stage 6. Stage 6 takes up a total of 20 minutes. Let's do like stage 5 and 4, and then 3, 2, 1. We gotta get points off these enemies here, otherwise we'll be behind. Having more than 35 points here is important because then you'll be able to do a meta quick right after. Coily Rattler is from Triple Deluxe. Okay, good to know. Nice, I had the charge there, like I caught myself doing the mistake. Anyway, swimming in this game is pretty interesting. We'll talk about that a little later, once we get to a whole part about it. But for now, we'll just shuttle loop through these rooms here. And one thing I'm doing after I get to the ground is I'm swinging my sword in the air, and that allows me to fall at a fixed rate. Not faster, but at a fixed rate, which is better than just falling, period. 110 to the door, please. Got another tower we're taking down here. 111, okay. And hello, frame drops. So anyway, we got an auto-scroller section here we unfortunately cannot skip. It's got a little nice gears there. And if you use Meta Nightmares, it does absolutely nothing. It does not destroy the gears. That would have been a really nice touch. I'm just kidding. I'm just ranting about an auto-scroller. And we're gonna go through this door, get another puzzle to fail. Anyway, Meta Knight's got a bunch of moves you'll never see, like the spin slash and this. And stuff like that. You'll mostly see shuttle loop throughout this whole run here. Anyway, we just failed the puzzle. That's good. Shuttle loop into the water. Big chest. And we got this section. We have to clear out these switches here to get to the next room. That was kind of slow. That's fine. Depending on how fast you get the cycles in the background is when the lasers are going to strike here. Anyway, yeah, Mennonite's sword cools off ice, it also cools off fire, and it lights switches. It does everything, yo. Anyway, that enemy flies behind us, I have no idea why. I gotta stop saying anyway, it's like saying in the middle of my runs. We have a really high excess points, so using an extra minute quick to save a second, and nothing else. But yeah, running around is not as fast as doing dash attacks or shuttle loops again. Make sure to do a lot of those. Stating the obvious here again. Make sure I like say it in level 1 instead of like level 4 like I am right now. Oh, you missed my old emote that I made? He lives on in spirit, my man. Anyway, we got the first underwater section of the game, only thankfully. No, that's a lie, we have one level 6. First underwater section of the game. We don't need this enemy. And I prefer to use D-pad for this section instead of the circle pad, as it makes it easier to go through doors and just swim through the water. Because like doors, as with every other Kirby game, are really hard to get into. Sometimes. I've been told a lot that I'm like one of the more technical players of video games in general. Like Ken tells me like how good I am at Strider because like how I have so many ways of controlling the game. Because like that game uses keyboard and controller at the same time. I switch between both D-pad and circle pad. They're both good at things. What are these ladders people keep mentioning? Why am I not like registering them in my brain? Oh, that was almost a miss. And we're not using the meta-quick to get through this section. It will only save like a second or a half a second. Not in-game second either, like real-time second. It's just like 0.25. Anyway, this is the tilt section. We're not going to tilt. I'm going to tilt like for this one, and that's it. We tilt the 3DS to change your direction here. You happy? Doesn't be good tilting a GameCube, but it's close enough. And we have 50 points by this section, which is good. Which means we'll be able to do fish strats coming up. We'll just have to outrun these fish and defeat no enemies through this whole section. Through this whole room. And the game's soundtrack is like Anniversary Collection worthy. Oh, nice. That was pretty fast. And now we're going to skip a Waddle Dee. He has 8 points for us, but we don't need them because they're very slow to get. That might be too soon. That might be very soon. Might have been 1 frame or 2 frames off. Nope, we're just in time. This might be a very good split. Oh, now it's not. Points, rip. Yeah, I just kind of like stood there a couple of times. That's what the problem was with this section. Anyway, we got Susie here. And what we're going to do is dive into her, take damage intentionally, and do 4 shuttle loops. And that would normally defeat her, but it didn't. He's going to spawn robots, we're just going to go into 1. Do that. We're going to do the same thing we did with Clanky Woods 2.0. And that brings her down to 1 health. We'll dash attack to finish the job. $701. Ugh. Not bad, not good. Anyway, we got, what was the desert level? Shoot! Come on! Gigabyte Grounds. That's what this level is called. And for this section, we have a lot of, like, platforming to do. Now, you'll notice I'm, like, going at an angle with, like, gliding, because, like, a certain part of that does more speed. You go the faster. No, I will not say that. Gliding in a certain trajectory gives you more speed than just gliding normally, so we try to like hit a certain angle when we're going downwards more. If that makes sense. That makes a little more sense, the way I said that. Everyone's gonna be like, no, you got it right the first time, dude. I'm like, no. And we're going to go up here and grab about 13 points, then fly into some bombers. They die in 1 wing flap like the other exploding enemies, which is going to be important for level 6. Kind of behind on points, so we won't use an extra meta quick. If we had 45 or more, we would. But we have Miasmeros 2.0, and we'll just hit him with the Meta Nightmares before he spawns. And if you don't like Waddle Dee violence, I recommend you look away now, because things are going to get messy. Anyway, we got the rest of the stage to go. We have to full jump into a couple of pipes here. And just keep doing our thing of shuttle loop. I guess now would be a good time for donations if there were any. That was not fast enough. Right here we got a Dubiers. We're going to do 4 shuttle loops into and then hit him with 1 blast. And then Galaxia's Darkness and hope he dies. Sometimes he doesn't, like now. Then we just hit him with another beam. Now we're going to carry this invincibility through this save room. He's going to follow us into the next section. That's invincibility, I meant meta quick. Carry this meta quick into the following section. I might want to skip the switch there, actually, now that I think about it. And we'll show loop in the corner just like we did with the first Telepathos. And we got another Kirby robot to guide here. I think that's the first one. So what you do with those is you just guide into a puzzle and you get an item for solving it. But Meta Knight doesn't need those, so we're not getting them. I should mention at the beginning that all stickers and code cubes in this game are converted into points for Meta Knight to use in the field. That's 8 and 5 points respectively for each. And we got Mummy Violence now. If you don't like Mummy Violence, look away. We can't get another. We don't have time. We have this auto-scroller sections going on in the background. We wait for a start spawn, and then keep going. And have some hammers. Why not? I'm gonna go this way because I feel like it, and I haven't been really good with getting into this section before. Ooh, nice dodge to that smoke cloud. Ladders. That's the ladder I hate. Get up there, thank you. Oh, that sucks. I knew that was gonna happen the second I landed. I usually don't land there. Yeah, 50 points by here is fine. That's what we want. Yeah, it did look intentional. Going into the background like that is not fast in most cases. Thought I wouldn't make that. Neat. Anyway, we got Meta Knight number 1, that is stock Mecha Knight. In the story, Susie turns Meta Knight into like a killing machine, and it's up to you to stop him. But in this mode, you get like a generic version of that. And he has a giant tail. As he's sweeping up, you can actually hit him with the Meta Nightmares. We'll just do that now. I will not do this during the speedrun. I'm gonna hit him later. Nice, I got the fly-up glitch. 5:37 is actually a decent time here, I think. 0.55. Oh, never mind. Allman did everything wrong. What are you talking about? Anyway, we got Rhythm Route up next. And Rhythm Routes have pretty kick ball in music, so get a lesson. Oh, nice. Got caught in the cannon. We can't actually use the meta quick until the next part in order to, like, conserve time. Get back on my route. Anyway, we're gonna hit this one with a Galaxian Darkness. And then one of these. And then barely not kill him. That's 6 seconds, by the way. I got a really fast time there in my PB, so that's gonna be hard to beat. The only place I can actually save time would be in stage 6, and I think it's only like 12 or so seconds. I gotta make up time in other levels, though. Like, there's some things that weren't perfect. That's where I would try to get world record back. I need 20 points here. Perfect. Excellent. I don't know why I picked the number 20, but, like, that's the points that the other time was at in the Japanese run, so that's what I stick with. Yo, y'all talking about powers for Kirby, and I don't know any of them. So I only play Meta Knight. And we got the dice section here. And we gotta beat a certain cycle in order to get the 6 at the bottom of one of these. Oh, well, nice, we got a 4-2. Not a 4-2, a 4-2. T-O-O. And we've got a new strat I'm going to try out here, live. Always a great idea to try your strats live. That worked out well. Nice. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wing is in this game. It's called Meta Knight. He has wings, sword, and other abilities built right into him. I'm just looking at the camera real smug for you folks. We're gonna dash all the way across this section really quick, so we avoid all the death and electricity. In that order. Got hit twice, that wasn't great, but it could be better. Hello, Valiant Cookie. Yes, this game is very neat. Welcome to my speedrun of Knightmare Returns. At least the one tonight. I'm doing one every night pretty much now. We got the auto-scroller train section, but there's a couple of things we do to make it interesting. As for starters, we use the meta quick and then go into this section. And try to get on these platforms that bring us into the auto-scroller parts of the stage. Edgy Wing Sword Kirby, yes, that's what Meta Knight is. Thank you for finally realizing that. I noticed you, my son. I'm gonna dive into these, and hopefully we'll defeat 3 of them. If not, oh well. We want to get as many points as we can before this section. Not grab that ladder and meet our first bonkers here, and quickly dispatch our said first bonkers. Ugh, I gotta stretch. Gonna run to this door because it's faster. Only slightly. Gonna charge up a sword in order to do a skip. Fly 3 times, fire the beam, and we'll be able to grab those points without having to go into the background too much. Fast fall. And we're going to slide off this platform and start flapping quickly. We're going to get up this section fast. You lose about 0.25 seconds compared to like just doing a shuttle loop there, or just jumping. But it's pretty risky because you can get hit by that. And the musical notes are just like cars. They knock you into things. Anyway, we got a section where we can just swag out here. Dropping that nice cool moves. Really cool stuff, like how you can like shuttle loop backwards into water, dash into it. It also has a flotational device. Look at that. It's adorable. Enemy exploded very slowly. I don't even think it gave me points. What? That's a first. There is no bonkers on World 3 that I actually play through. Like, I think bonkers in World 3 is a hidden boss. Anyway, we're going to encounter a very familiar boss in the next section. Get excited for that. Cat's asleep at the wheel. Who knows? Who knows who's actually piloting this train? Yo, the remix of Return of the Night. Sweet. Oh, we forgot to charge up the beam. Oh well. We'd fire a beam there, but now we're gonna do 2 shuttle loops. Go right into that corner and 2 more. And that'll defeat first phase of D clone. And now we have 3 D clone. And we're gonna defeat said 3 D clone by diving into them. And we defeated 3 D clone, and they're still alive though. And for the final one, we just need to upstab each of these DDD clones, and that'll be enough. Alright, he's gonna go into main cannon number 4, but not really, because we're gonna knock him out while he's behind the screen, because this move hits behind the screen. And we're gonna charge our spin here. For the one time it's useful, actually hitting both bombs at once. It doesn't do any more damage, unfortunately. It just looks really cool. It gives you 1 more point, though. It's nice. Gonna shoot fire in that direction. That's a really fast strat I just came up with. I did not know you could, like, shuttle loop at the top of the screen and constantly hit him. I think that's gold. Nope, just kidding. I feel like I'm doing great tonight, but I'm actually shit. Also, I gotta, like, announce how much of a pun that was. I gotta make a spectacle of that. Because, like, that's... Enjoy the fireworks. Yeah, that's something special. Because it's like 3D, 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 D. It's memes. It's so memes. Anyway, we're going on to the level we practiced all day. 57, ew. This music is great. It's probably my favorite in the whole collection here. We're gonna fly into these bombers here with shuttle loops and wing flaps. Oh, that's bad. Ew. I've already lost 4 seconds. Unbelievable. And we have Security Force here, which is a recycle boss from Return to Dreamland. But it also appears about 6 times in this game, so very much recycled. Anyway, we do a dive, shuttle loop, and then that, and that will dispatch him. Go, you nerd. "4D engaged." This one we deal with invincibility. If you do keep hammering on mid-bosses after they get hit once, they'll sometimes get hit again. I would do that. That should be enough from Nightmares, right? You're supposed to do about 6 dives and then a spin attack, and that's enough. But I was kind of improvising there. Oh, not enough. Fast fall. And another auto-scroller. Surprise, surprise. Read donations. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Ugh, stop getting hit. After that music cue plays is when I do that. And we've got the hard room. And we got it, cool. So now we have enough points for a minute Nightmares on the 4th Security Force. That was really fast. That's because I was holding a certain direction. I hit the angle. But the fast shuttle loops there by holding back and then hitting forward, back constantly. That's how that one worked, I believe. Anyway, we got a section where we just have to avoid these and we can just fly over them. It's not really challenging at all. They'll just swag out. Play a little DDR here. That was not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. I wanted to just look cool, but I ended up being a fool. And we have yet another auto-scroller, so please read donations during this whole time here, please. I beg you. I hope no one comes up with like a brilliant pun for this game mode. Or like a meme from it. Although Steve Gunner already kind of made Robobot a meme. So I have no idea what's going to happen. Look at that Knuckle Joe. He was just waiting for us in the background there, and then we just beamed him in the face with a sword beam. $0 from nobody. Thanks, nobody. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gravitron Knight, for that witty pun. Totally witty. Gonna do this here. Really? We do need to get about 50 points before hitting that whole section. You tried so hard, got so far. Okay, no, I'm not gonna meme on do that hard. Suggest puns, very meta puns. If I wanted puns, I would get Eskrun on my couch. Nah, it's fine, man. I'm just like half asleep right now, frankly. Go, go. Cool. This one, good. Got all the points in the world. And more. Yo, speaking of and more, MKU, I gotta mention MKU during my run. MKU puts and more right after Meta Knightmare Ultra is done, so they were planning this whole thing out for a whole 7 years, I bet. No, they weren't. I'm just having a fan theory. There's that. Oh god, you're making my chat actually cringe. Like, literally cringe, dude. Okay, now we're just being parody nerd lords. Okay. Got that, cool. Nice, didn't even get the whir. 7:07 is a great time to be here. That's 4 seconds behind what a terrible time would be, which is 7:11. I think I got here with a 7:06, my PB. Thank you, Stairmaster. Looking out for me. Let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should do 12, okay. I'm not gonna do the Crackle Quick Kill strat. I've kind of just decided. What I'm gonna do is just get the points that are available to me. Because going out of my way too far is too much. Rule number 1 about being a mod in guest chat. Never ask about being a mod. You'll never get mod status that way. It like disqualifies you permanently. That's like the rule I grew up with, by the way. It's not like something that I just came up with. That's the rule that I literally grew up with. Like, you are never going to be a mod in anyone's chat if you ask. Publicly, that is. I know you're memeing. Even so, even so. Nah, I'm just pulling chain, dude. Also, Twitch delays making this all the better for doing that. Ha ha ha. Got this room. That's that. There are people who will grow up equating crap with smoke sarcasm. Water is wet, sky is blue, and that's what Twitch wants because that's marketing. Anyway, we got all the EX stages to play through here. Make sure I don't stab too hard. That was good. That was very good. Stab too hard. Sick. Got the J2 too. J224. This is a very smooth EX section. Yes, this remix is hit or miss with a lot of people. Eesh. Phantom Slash. Ooh, also bad. Looking smooth until that point. That's about a second and a half. Also, we used the quick early, so this is gonna get ugly. There are two smoke clouds there, I just only hit one. One more enemy. Oh, so close. Yes, you can slice smoke clouds. You do so by using the wing ability, which only Meta Knight has. He like invents his own superpowers. He's OP as heck. We needed to get those. What am I doing? I wanted to go fast. Darkness, and we'll do another shuttle loop. Only 18, okay. We'll have to defeat that extra sword knight at the end here. We didn't need to defeat that extra sword knight at the end. Oh, hey, why not? Whatever. $12.52 is behind my best time here. I can get a gold. I can definitely get a gold. Finally get a break. Oh, get in the door. Thank you. Finally. Ugh. Ugh. Probably definitely get a gold. To the left. Did those go up? I think they just went up, though. I think they're able to be damaged. I don't know, though. Perfect. They became active. Quick kill. Good stuff. We didn't need to hit any of these, but we're gonna try for some. Mashing the start button, by the way, that's what's making that sound. Good. Not bad. Standard. Good stuff. Not go for the enhanced version. Let's just go for the regular version. Gonna flinch if I do. I feel like a 46 or 48 is in my future. That is, if this pointy nerd doesn't give me hell. Okay, I got hit. Whatever. He did it again. What a jerk. But he did the good thing. Okay, that's about 6 seconds, I'd say. $14.54. Better than my last time, but yeah, 6 seconds. There's your gold. Somewhere I did a math error. 52 is still my best time for that section though, so hey. We got more room to improve. That's it for me for tonight. Let's find our house target. Whew, it's been fun. Who's playing my games? That's what I check first. Oh hey, someone's playing Robobot. Guess what? It's me. Ha ha ha. Yo, Blaster Master Zero. This guy, like me, is a god of his own game. This game is also known as Metafight. This is Blaster Master Zero. It's done by Scavenger. Base guy. Give him a raid. What's he got for FFZs? I gotta go with something cool. Hey MF, yes. There's a Kirby emote. So we're gonna host him. Thank you for joining me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. Take care, folks.